So what does the worst case of Bumblefoot that I've ever seen look like after 9 months? Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals, and I'm with Ron Weasley, and little Ron Weasley is my foster, and I've had him now for 9 months. 9 months and 2 days. And when I first rescued Ron, first of all, he was outside in a freezing cold rabbit hutch that had hardly any space. I'll put a link to that video right there. But aside from the fact that he was outside and him and his buddy Gizmo were crammed in this really tiny hutch, it was just a horrible situation for him. After I rescued him, I took him to the park so that we could spend some time in the sunshine, and I realized that he had a horrible case of Bumblefoot. His whole arm was swollen and the pad of his foot was scabbed over, and underneath it was just a raw, infected mess. Yeah, you can see it right there. So this was my first experience with treating Bumblefoot. I'm a volunteer at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, and so I've seen my fair share of Bumblefoot, but this was the first time that I've ever had to treat it myself at home. We're going to start his treatment. It basically consists of CBD and this silver SSL cream. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It's hard to pronounce. He totally hates this. But okay, here is his really bad foot. You can nibble my finger if you want. His foot is horrible. We're going to reverse this trend starting right now. See, I'm not so bad. So as you can see, that was just an awful situation for Ron, and if he was to be left like that, the infection surely would have spread throughout his entire body, and I just don't think he would have made it much longer. And he's such a sweet guy, and him and his little buddy Gizmo, they are just such sweet piggies. This isn't necessarily the best light. This is a little waning light. His heel, the heel of his paw looks a little red, but first off, let's compare it to what it was. So let's compare it to what it was when I first found him. Okay, so now we can see with a little bit of light. The only thing that I am still concerned about is a couple of his nails are kind of, that's not really dirty. That's actually, like I said, he was a sedentary pig and he still is, and so this is like there's something wrong with his nail. Both of his nails, it's like they've been sitting a little bit in grossness. So I am a little bit embarrassed that his nails look like that, but look at his paw. Now remember, I change all of his fleece every single day. So I keep Ron's cage very, very clean, but as I said, he has been used to just really not taking advantage of space, and even though he has more space than he had before, he still really loves to lounge in his house, and him and his buddy Gizmo, they both sit in the house together and they just pee and poop and nap and eat and sleep and pee and poop and nap and eat and sleep. And unfortunately, I think he gets dirtier than some piggies would normally. But all piggies are individual, unique personalities, and that's just the way it is. So Saskia warned me that the Bumblefoot could return, so that's why he hasn't gone to the rescue. He hasn't been available for adoption, because I really wanted to make sure that long term he was gonna do okay. So let's go over what the Bumblefoot treatment is. Okay, Epsom salt. I'm gonna do a soak. I'm just gonna dissolve a little bit of this in a shallow pan, and I'm gonna put Ron in it. Watch your head. This might be the first time he sat in water ever in his life. Okay, so you're just gonna sit here for a few minutes. Nope, you gotta keep your paw in. He needs to soak for about 5 minutes in this. You could also use iodine, watered down iodine. And so he's just gotta soak for a few minutes, and then maybe a scab will fall off, probably not. She said twice a day initially. And then rub CBD cream. We're not going to use the Manuka honey. We're going to use CBD cream and then SSL cream. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's the silver or something cream. My mistake. This is called SSD cream. Silver sulfadiazine. And then this is the CBD. This is the CBD we have at the rescue. Alright, so the scab came off and you can see it is awful. Oh, it's okay. So first thing I'm going to do is put a little CBD on his ears. Oh, he doesn't like that. That'll start making him feel a little bit more comfortable. And then we put the same CBD on his paw. Alright, I know. He's not happy with me. So here it is, right after the soak. I've got a better picture of it that I took, like a photo, so I'll put that up here. So I'm just going to put the CBD on his paw, right here. And I'm supposed to like kind of rub it in, but it's so sore, it's so raw. I'm gonna get a little on this other paw, which it's not bad, but it's not great. I know, hold on. I know. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit on and then let it soak for a minute and put a little more on, and I'm just gonna repeat those steps a couple times over the course of a minute or two. Don't bite me, please. Okay, you can flip over. I have to hold you. So the CBD cream is on my finger and my finger's on his paw. So then I'm gonna take a little bit of this cream. I just put it on the gauze. So that wasn't easy. I wrapped it in the gauze that has the cream on it, and then I put the vet wrap, which is the yellow stuff, on there, but it didn't stick to it closed, so I had to put this bandage tape on, which hopefully will keep it on. Now he's only going to have it on for a few hours before I will check it again, or really I'm supposed to do this twice a day for now, and it would be nice for it to air out so that it can heal. It can't just be cooped up like this. But let's just see. He's going to have a hard time walking, but he'll just sit in his igloo. There you go. I'm really happy for Ron that his Bumblefoot didn't come back and that his feet seem to be pretty much healed normally, and that whatever damage that his body received from living in those conditions for so long, that they've been able to be reversed. But I want to stress that aside from the acute treatment, which lasted, it lasted a couple months until I really saw that the wound was healing and didn't need to be bandaged and just time was going to take its course. Then after that, he's just been treated just like any other piggy. He gets a big pile of hay in his snack shack and fresh, clean water every day, of course. And I have to change. He does live on fleece. Saskia recommended that he definitely need to live on fleece, but I think, and I mean, he's just used to it now and it's fine. but he probably could live on pine. But anyways, he lives on fleece, and I change the fleece every day. And I just do what I would do for any normal piggy. And he gets good quality pellets and fresh veggies. And lots of love. A lot of people, when their piggies get sick, they think, oh gosh, this sucks. And it does suck, because we want our piggies to be healthy and happy. But taking care of them is just part of it, and you can rise to the challenge, and your bond will be much stronger for it. So don't fear a little illness. Just make sure you have a good vet and do what they say, and everything's going to be okay. Come on out, boys. No, don't go in your house yet. So there's Ron, and this is his friend Gizmo. What are you doing? No, don't go back in your house, boys. They do love it in this house. Incidentally, this is the igloo that was featured in the Guinea Boars music video, Old MacDonald Had a Farm. So you could check that out right here. But that's the problem with Ron, and it's not the reason why he has Bumblefoot or had Bumblefoot. It's he was always stuck in a small space, and so he's been used to it. So even though he's got a lot more space, they tend to hang out in there a lot. And I have to change this fleece every day. I change it every day, and it's pretty gross by the end of the day. But Ron has come so far, and so I'm just really proud of the progress that he made, and it's been a pleasure to get to know him and Gizmo. Come on, boys. And I just love to climb in here sometimes and play with them. Hi, boys. And I chase them around. Come here. Gizmo, get out of there. Come here. Hey, I got you, Gizmo. I got you. Ow, ow. Come on. There's Ron. Come here. You like that? Gizmo, you are sweet too, and you're very pretty. Come here, Ronnie. Come here. Come here. Oh, they don't want to see your butt. His butt looks like Ron Weasley's hair. That's the same color. Boys, don't hide behind the log. Come over. Come out. Come out. Come on. Come out. Come out. Come here, boys. So, these boys are available for adoption. But it's going to need to be somebody who's aware of their condition, their pre-existing condition. But I'm so glad that Ron is feeling better. Come here. Oh. Come here. Ron. Come here. Oh. Well, I'm so glad that Ron's Bumblefoot has healed. Come on back. Oh. Come on. No, not that way. I got him. I got him. Oh. Come on, boys. Well, I'm so glad that Ron is feeling better and that his Bumblefoot is healed and it's stayed healed. And it's just been a pleasure to have these boys here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have them here for, but I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. So now you guys know how to heal Bumblefoot too, if ever you should have to. Don't chew on the phone! All right. I'll see you next time, guys. Come on, Ron. Come over here.